has gone on holiday. She's not where she is in Maryland. She's gone a little bit further south. And that is the picture that she took. I'm not sure if that's her hotel, but she's taken that picture. We're going to talk to Amy when she comes back. She comes back tomorrow. She's gone for a few days of sun, sea, relax, and ended up in an argument about wearing masks. And yeah, and they didn't want to listen, but I've been there and I know what that's like. Into taking a picture of this. I mean, what does it come to when all these people, including nurses and firemen, are standing up and saying that it is ridiculous to wear one of these things because it causes restriction in breathing, and everywhere now, and the new law today. Oh my God. Well, I'm walking around my town today. I was a bit shocked. There's a new rule out today. You've got to wear masks. So I wondered why when I went shopping that I saw lots of people wearing masks. That's the reason, because the new law means you've got to wear your mask to come out to the shops. There's one lady over there wearing it. There are a lot more people wearing masks today, but there are still, thank goodness, people not wearing masks. He's got a mask on. He hasn't. So, yeah, I'm not going co-op because they're refusing to serve people. There's one with one on. They're refusing to serve people. Oh, my God. Got to have a whole set-up way of coming into the shop. Look, little things on the floor. It's so disgusting, isn't it? I forgot to film in the other shop. I didn't know then. It was when I went to the garage. I went to the garage to get some petrol when this man said, "Today, mask is law." This is another shop, McCall's, used to be Martin's, and when I went in there, although they're not the best pictures because I've taken them from my video, you can see that the shop is full. It's full of goodies. It's full of shopping and goodies and things, and so, you know, where's this big planademic, you know? Look at it. The shop is full. It's got alcohol. It's full. Look at it. Boxes and boxes of beer. They want you obviously to get drunk.
What else? Oh, it's in the news that it's the elderly drinking a drink every day is going to help them. Well, alcohol is actually, first of all, it's a depressant. Second, it's a toxin. It does nothing for your body. And by the time you're elderly, your liver's already compromised. It's already really toxic because all of your blood in your entire circulation, your systemic circulation, goes through your liver every 3 minutes. And then it's the site formin. All your toxins go through it. It packages them up in fat and sends them back out. It's there to detox you. So I wouldn't advise elderly to have a drink every day. I mean, who writes this?
But anyway, amazing, isn't it, that our shops are full and we're having to wear masks and all this crap is going on. That's Amy messaging me. Anyway.
And we should spend. And I don't know if anyone's actually informed the lunatic that British Airways have laid off loads of pilots. We heard Qantas had laid off 6,000 staff and another 15,000 had been stood down. And where you might say, well, that one's Australia. It has a massive knock-on effect here because of the airports here. They won't need all of the ground staff here. And then you've got all of the aircrafts pulling out of Gatwick Airport. So that's loads of people there aren't going to have their jobs. The Royal Mail's just laid off loads of people. So you've got people being laid off absolutely everywhere. And Boris is saying spend. Really?
Anyway, thanks very much.
Hey guys, Jeff Neff here. I saw a video online of a guy that actually used a multi-gas meter to see what the oxygen content is that you're breathing in through a mask. But I didn't see the meter and I didn't see the actual test happening in a process, so I kind of questioned it. So I actually brought home, I have I borrowed from an MSA Altair 5X, which is same multi-gas detector that the fire departments use. Has a little testing wand on it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the testing wand off because I can't put the testing wand up inside my mask.
Talking about masks again, people are fainting, people are getting lightheaded. It doesn't stop a virus. It doesn't stop. The nanoparticles are so small, they go straight through a mask. I don't know how many times to say it. And for all these people who go, oh, well, nurses, they wear them in theatres. No, they don't. They take them off in between cases. The amount of time that we're being told to wear them is extremely unhealthy, massively increases your risk of getting a bacterial lung infection. I keep saying it. You're breathing back in your toxins. You're activating your own coronavirus. You are decreasing the amount of oxygen you're getting in your body to your brain.
The important one that I want you to look at is right here in the top right-hand corner is the oxygen level. In my house, the oxygen level is 20.8, which is normal. Should be anywhere around 20.5 to 21. OSHA allows you to work in an atmosphere at 19.5, which is what this alarms at. It'll alarm if it goes below 19.5 volume percentage of oxygen. Also does some other things with hydrogen sulfide, carbon monoxide, lower explosive level gases, things like that will pick up. But tonight I want to concentrate on what you're actually breathing in and oxygen. So I'm going to show you the meter during the whole test. I'm going to show you where this is going to be placed the whole time. Every time I put this next to my mouth or my nose, I'm breathing in oxygen, the air around me, and I'm breathing out carbon dioxide. No matter how hard I breathe, I'm breathing hard on top of this. If you can see in the top right hand corner, it does not leave 20.8. So I'm getting plenty of oxygen, breathing great.
I won't be wearing a mask at all. I have a medical condition. It's called I breathe.
Like most of you, you wear a neck sock like this for your mask. I'm gonna put this right in the same spot between my nose and my mouth. You can see right away that this is going into a lung. I'm not getting the required oxygen that I'm supposed to get. Right now this is showing 18.9% oxygen.
They always tell you what they're going to do. It's called a tacit agreement in law, always. And then when you don't object, they can say, well, we did tell you. So that's coming out. I had a teacher today come to see me, and she was telling me, you know, she's been teaching on the screen. She's in a secondary school. So she said she can't see the pupils. So she's teaching them and she can't see them. She can't see their faces. She can't see if they're looking at their work. I don't know about you lot, but I just find it all mental.
Probably the same type of mask you guys have been wearing around. Kind of like a neoprene type mask. We're back up to 20.8. I'm gonna put this back in right below my nose on my upper lip. And you can see right away, I'm not breathing the required oxygen. Even OSHA wouldn't allow this to happen on an 8-hour day for somebody working. That's down to 15.5% oxygen in one of those neoprene masks.
People getting married, the father of the bride can't walk her down the aisle because it breaches, whatever it breaches, this ridiculous, you know, social distancing. Or let's name it for what it is, facial recognition. So he can't walk his daughter down the aisle. I mean, have you ever heard as much bull in your life? And they've got to wash their hands after putting on the rings. So I'd really like to inquire what happens once they get up to the bridal suite. I'd really, well, actually, I don't want to inquire because I really don't want to know. But can you see how utterly pathetic that is? I mean, really? What, they're not gonna, what do they do then? Do they all sit with a gap on the bridal table, the bride and bridegroom top table? So there's like that amount of distance between. I mean, it's just bonkers, absolutely bonkers. And people are doing this. The death rate came, in most countries, it spiked after lockdown. So one could say that those deaths occurred because of lockdown, and we already know that. And remember, it was 700 children die every week, and most of those are under 1 year old. And since lockdown, because people haven't been taking their children to get their vaccinations, those deaths. The pubs in Ireland are set to open, but you can't stand up. You can't stand up and drink your pint. Because remember, coronavirus only gets you when you're on your feet and out. Doesn't get you when you're protesting, doesn't get you when you're shopping at Tesco, but it gets you in the nail salon, gets you in the hair salon, and apparently gets you on your feet when you're in a pub. So you've got to sit down, and you can only stay for 1 hour, 45 minutes. So I wonder...
Very, very basic dust mask. This is the dust mask you'd wear to do work around your house with. Put that on. Make sure we're back up. We're back at 20.8. Again, I'll pick the tube right below my nose and above my upper lip. And I'll start to breathe in.
So let's get talking about that thing that's VAX. You know that thing that they want everybody to have, and they want to give it all to all of your essential workers, or your key workers, your frontline workers. I called them the chorus line in the past. I know that annoys loads of people. But you shouldn't have been dancing in PPE gear. If the hat fits, wear it. You were seen. You did your videos everywhere. Stop getting annoyed on my page, people, when I've posted about it, because you did it. When people were on lockdown and they're now really struggling and using food banks and people are losing their jobs everywhere, they're really annoyed that you were doing your dance routines. Really well choreographed as well, and thinking it was funny. It wasn't funny. It was really vulgar, and I don't know how you got away with it, and I don't know how the Nursing and Midwifery Council have kind of let that one slip, because all in your code of conduct it says you shouldn't be doing it, and we didn't find it funny, but you just thought that you had the authority to go do it. Not everyone did it. In fact, a lot of nurses that I know were really disgusted, but a lot of you did it. So don't get annoyed when I've named it. You did it. Own it. And it's the same as somebody told me the other day that an NHS worker...
Actually, I shouldn't even say that. That went all the way down to 15.5 inside that mask. It'll recover itself to 20.8. You'll recognize this mask. This is an N95 mask, the one that's qualified for all the medical people and first responders to actually wear. This is supposed to be the best of the best. Has an exhalation valve in it and everything. So you can imagine if somebody's wearing this for a long period of time during the day, again, 20.8 is the oxygen level going in through this tube. This machine's sucking the air in. We're gonna do the same thing. Put it right below my nose. And on my upper lip, I'll take a couple breaths. This is the best mask available. This is what they're telling all the medical people to wear. This is supposed to be the highest level mask that you can buy or have to work with. I'm down to 16.4% volume of oxygen that I'm breathing in through this. I'll reset that and let it go. Folks, I'm a simple person. I like to think of things in a common sense approach. And if you want science, this machine costs a lot of money. Us firefighters, we rely our lives on these things to tell us if an area is safe to go in or not. You can see as soon as I pulled that back out and it started to suck fresh air again, 20.8% oxygen level. This is for you to realize, no matter what you choose, head sock, neoprene type, fancy mask, cheap mask, N95, the best available. None of them allow you to breathe in the required oxygen level, which should be close to 21%. 20.8 is what I'd like to breathe, which is what my house has in it. But it goes down to anywhere down to 16.5 with any of these masks.